What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, man, of the Orange Crush Hour. It's your host, JMX. Got my boy Trav. And today, we got a long one in store for you guys, man. We didn't get to cover the Raiders game. I was out of town and stuff like that, so we just gonna touch on that for a brief. A lot of stuff going on, injuries, some surprising to say the least pickups, and we got the biggest game the Broncos had in a long time. So, hey man, Trav, before we get into it, how you been, my man? Talk to me.
I've been all right. Just trying to keep my head above water. Try to be optimistic with this team. Still got faith, and that's really it, bro. I'm all 10 toes in the water. If this team drowns, I drown mentality. So I'm with them. And I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I think this is the biggest game they're going to play all year. Uh, I think if you win this game, you're talking Super Bowl aspirations if you win this football game.
Yeah, man. So let's just jump right into it. Last Thursday, the Broncos. While I was in New York, by the way, walking around New York with my Broncos jersey, and not knowing that we were stinking up the fucking joint. The Broncos, ended up beating the Raiders 10-7. They go to 8. They went to 8-2 on the season. Raiders dropped to 2-7, and I mean, hey man, it was just it was an ugly offensive performance to say the least, and I'm glad that it kind of happened. Bo Nix was 16-28, 150 yards passing, one touchdown, two interceptions. The ground game was pretty out was fine. The receiver, the passing game was just atrocious. The special teams was almost just abysmal. But shout out to the defense, man. They won us this game. They completely got after Geno Smith. He didn't really do much in this game. 16-26, 143 yards and a touchdown. But the Broncos escaped with another close one. Bo Nix, they got the ball back. He made a big throw to Troy Franklin to ice the game, and that was kind of all she wrote. But Trav, what were kind of your um, reactions overall to this game? Because before I unleash hell, because I've been holding this in for a while, I'm gonna let you go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bo Nix probably played his worst game that I've seen in his career. He just didn't look locked in. The whole team actually played really bad, to be honest. It just looked like a lack of performance. Looked like everybody was tired. Didn't look like they game planned at all. Play calling was bad. Yeah, I mean, they won the game, and I guess that's the what matters in the end is they won the game. It was a short week. I don't think they had a practice. They did it all walkthrough, so they didn't really prepare. Uh, I think Sean Payton kept the playbook closed because you're playing the Chiefs. If you're going to open the playbook up, you're going to do it against the defending a team that went to the Super Bowl last year, a team that a lot of people think is still going to win this division and go to the playoffs and make noise. I think that honestly it was just a stinker, bro, and it wasn't a good watch, but a win's a win, so I'll take the win and move on to the next one.
Yeah, see, you're more, I say, optimistic than me. I don't buy 1 second that Sean Payton closed the playbook. You go out there and you beat your opponent. You don't hide shit. And I mean, there's certain things you do hide, but Sean Payton just called a. He didn't call a bad game. I'm not really putting this game too much on him. Bo Nix didn't play well. The receivers didn't play well, and that was kind of it. I mean, it was about time for this type of game to happen. It's been kind of happening at glimpses during the season, but I'm glad that it happened so they can work from it. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I'm just glad it didn't happen. And hopefully this doesn't continue for the next game. But I'm glad it didn't happen in the Chiefs game. I'm glad it happened against the Raiders because we were still able to win the game. But yeah, it was just simple. Like Bo Nix didn't play well. He missed a lot of reads. He missed a lot of throws on the field, but the receivers were just as bad. I counted 5 drops. Well, no, I counted I think 4 drops and another. No, I counted 5 drops. Tripping up. I remember it was 5 drops, and there were about five. There were 5 drops and 5 throws on Bo Nix that I kind of was like, Bo's got to settle down a little bit, and I just think that's what it is. I think they got to kind of get back to the basics a little bit with him. He's starting to regress, and I think it's just, Trav. I've been saying it kind of all year, that the lack of talent in the lack of talent in the play calling around Bo Nix is going to cause him to regress, and we saw the first signs of it on Thursday. And I hope that this is something that doesn't continue. but I just don't see how, in all honesty, and just to be completely real, like, how is this gonna get better? I mean, I think Sean Payton has kind of shown the identity of this offense a little bit. Um, you're not gonna throw over the middle of the field, and I don't really think that's on Bo, even though he did miss a big throw over the middle of the field, a dagger concept to Troy Franklin. But I don't really think this is too much showing on like Bo Nix's inability to throw over the middle of the field. Trading Devon Vele is just continuing to kick us in the ass, and we don't have a guy that can win in the middle of the field consistently. Cortland Sutton, they're just taking him out the game at this point, which was already a pretty easy thing for the defense to do in the first place. But now it's just like it's just a damn gimme at this point. Troy Franklin is just inconsistent. Evan Ingram he's been abysmal. I think that's the word to kind of put his performance as a Bronco so far. He drops at a bare minimum one pass a game. He's absolutely atrocious. He has not been an upgrade of what we had whatsoever. I don't care what anyone says. He's been terrible. We've been relying on him in the receiving game, and I get everybody trying to say we need to get him more involved and blah 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 blah. Bro, he's dropping passes. Like I saw people trying to put that throw on Bo Nix when Bo Nix rolled out in the end zone and threw kind of a very difficult throw to Evan Ingram, and it hit him right in the hands, and he just dropped the fucking ball. And they said Bo's got to be more accurate. I'm like, well, the ball hit him right in the goddamn hands. He just dropped the ball. It's just something that we see on the regular from this offense, but the offense passing offense just isn't good, bro. I don't really see how, and I think this is kind of a perfect segue into our next segment. I don't really see how bringing back Lil Jordan Humphrey is gonna solve the issues. Like people people trying to sit here and say that, oh, the screen game was good last year. No, it was not, bro. The screen game was not good last year. I don't know what y'all are trying to remember from last year. I mean, bro, the screen games, it was damn near just as bad, bro. It was not good. Like he didn't make that big of a difference in the screen game. I'm not saying he won't make a big difference this year, but I don't think it's gonna open up for Pat Bryant because I think he's gonna take snaps from Pat Bryant. To be honest with you, I think Pat Bryant is gonna lose snaps. Um, I just don't think that this is a move that needed to be. I ain't gonna say needed to be made, but like there was so many moves to be made, and you make this one like Sean, like y'all think bringing him back is gonna be the answer? I mean, I'm not even trying to disrespect him, but it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we a joke, bro. I mean, it is the offense is borderline a joke. Um, and that's just kind of is what it is. Our quarterback is regressing, and I don't really see it getting too much better. Honestly, I just don't. His mechanics are now completely off. He's not settling down anymore because he doesn't have anyone he can go to on a consistent basis. And now J.K. Dobbins is out, so I don't really see how this offense is supposed to just improve. I mean, look, I know everybody's got hope, but I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't see it unless some dramatic shit happens and everybody just starts to play accordingly. I'll be shocked, but I don't really see that happening too much, man. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a bean. We're going into week 11 and we're having the same problems we was having in week 1,
Yeah,
if not damn near worse. So, and, yeah, but go, yeah. That's pretty much all I got to say about the Raiders game and stuff like that. I just don't think it's gonna get better, man. I'm just not as optimistic as everybody else. I just don't think 1 week of practice, a mini buy, is just gonna be like, okay, this offense finna start clicking.
I mean, in a way, I agree with you, but at the same time, last year prior to the mini buy, Bo Nix stunk it up, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Prior to the mini buy, going into that Falcons game, he was struggling, um, and then he got the mini buy locked in.
What
I
game was? But you said the
I
wait.
think it was prior to the Falcons game was the mini buy. I might be wrong though, but I think that's when he started playing really good. Was after the mini buy, in his first year. It may have been a different game, but he played a good game coming off the mini buy.
Nah, nah. Mm-mm.
When was the mini buy last year?
I don't know. We didn't have a mini buy because we had no. We didn't have no mini buy.
Last season we didn't.
We had a bye after the Browns game, I think, and then we played the Colts. And Bo Nix coming off our bye week had a bad game. against the Colts. Remember, he threw 3 picks, I think. And then we played the Chargers on Thursday, and then we had the Bengals the next Sunday. Yeah, so I guess it's a mini bye. So the Chargers game, I thought he played well in that game. That was the game we blew. And then he came back against the Bengals and he played well.
Yeah, the Bengals. For some reason, I thought it was the Falcons game.
I
But
mean, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, I don't think this is anything kind of remotely similar to last year. I think the offense has been digressing. Like, I mean, look, I know it could have just been a short week, but like, I'm just not sold. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not. I just don't think it's just gonna be like, yo, okay, bad. We coming off this mini by Bo Nix finna tee it up. Like, I just don't think that. I don't think it's a knock on Bo. Like, I don't think this is all on Bo Nix. Like, he's getting in an unnecessary amount of hate right now. And I mean, I'm not surprised by Bo Nix is the most hated quarterback in the league by far. Like, I don't think it's even remotely
I
close.
think it's on everybody though, man. And it's like
On everybody.
I feel like sometimes we try to coddle Bo Nix because we've not had a good quarterback in so long. And the truth is there was guys open on Thursday night, bro.
Okay.
And he was missing his reads, his mechanics were off. But it's kind of like Sean Payton said. Everything that's going on with Bo Nix is fixable. Like, it's all fixable. And I agree with that in a certain aspect. Like, I don't think that he's
Why
like
hasn't it been fixed?
he's completely bad. I think they need to go back to what was working prior. This season, what we've seen is let's force feed Troy Franklin. And
No,
it doesn't
absolutely
work.
not.
It doesn't work. That's what they've done all season. Go back to comeback routes with Cortland Sutton. That works. But instead, they're force feeding Troy Franklin. Yeah, he might separate better, but I'm telling you, bro, we got to go back to what was working last season, and it would work this season. They're just not going to it.
Like, it's Trav again. It's not that type of play we had last season. It wasn't sustainable then. Like, people keep going back to last season. Like, we can't go back to last season. Like, last season we just had this great offensive year. Yeah, it's obviously way better than what the fuck we're doing now. But like, we can't just act like it's been just night and day. Like, it's been worse.
You know what the difference is though? Is
We
last
don't have
year
a guy that can. We don't have. If you go back and look at Bo and what his strength was last year, was the middle of the field, and we don't throw in the middle of the field.
I
He has
agree.
no rhythm in the middle of the field.
I agree with you because we had Devon Vele that kind of moved
It's a
the
fact.
chains. And I'm just gonna say, everybody hated on me when I was on vacation, and I said I didn't like the trade. That it was, yeah, we got good capital back, but are you gonna be able to replace that guy, which has
And we
been
didn't.
which has been a non-factor. Everybody thought Evan Ingram was gonna come in this room and replace him. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I know you're about to hate me for this. LaJordan Humphrey will be he'll have more production than Evan Ingram. And
I mean, shit, the bar is the bar is low.
and that's why they brought him in. For one, he can block.
Lord Jesus.
For one, he's decent. He's decent in the screen game. 50-50 balls, he's all right at. I think that do I think that he's like this massive upgrade? No, but he brings some.
But like, what does he bring that Pat Bryant didn't bring though?
Okay, but bringing him in, you can use him in a blocking package. Take Trent Sherfield off the field and have Pat Bryant run routes. That's what I think, bro.
But Trent wasn't even running routes.
No, you're right. Trent Sherfield was blocking on screen passes to Troy Franklin.
No, I agree, but bro, like, they're the same. Like, there's Pat Bryant in Lil Jordan's strengths is the same. It's blocking. Like,
And you
you're
can
just
put him
gonna
out there.
take away snaps from Pat Bryant because like
I don't think so.
Bro, anytime we run a wide receiver screen, it's going to Troy Franklin.
Yeah, but you got Mims back now too. But here's the thing: I don't think that it's going to take production from Pat Bryant. I think when we look at it, it could take production away from Ingram. It could take production away from Trent Sherfield. I don't care what both of those guys. Yeah, we had some good signings: Hufanga, Dobbins, Greenlaw. But Trent Sherfield and Evan Ingram were absolutely a joke of signings. And I'm just going to keep it real. It was a joke. You have Trent Sherfield that's the size of Marvin Mims out there blocking on screens, bro. That's a problem, bro. Like, I'm sorry. That's a problem.
No, I agree. I think he'll be a better blocker than Trent. I just don't. It's just, if you would have told me 2 weeks ago, we would have had a new wide receiver on the team wearing number 17 that we acquired, I'd have been jumping through the roof, and I would have never known it was my worst fucking nightmare that Lil Jordan Humphrey is back on this goddamn team, bro. Because bro, I don't think people understand what this means though. Like, Sean Payton is gonna play him. Sean Payton loves Lil Jordan, bro. He's going to play him a lot. Like, fuck the screen game. He's gonna have him out there running routes, bro. I don't think that helps. I don't think that helps his team, bro. Like, we have what? We got too many wide receivers that aren't specialized in route running. And that's just a fact, bro, and getting open. And it's just gonna be a detriment. Like, I agree, Bo Nix needs to play better. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Like, he played bad on Thursday. I do think he needs to play better. But I don't see how you're gonna play better when the whole offense as a collective, including the play calling, is bad. Like, you're asking a shit ton of your second year quarterback to not only fix his shit, but to fix everyone else's shit around him in his second season. Like, if we were talking about we had a vet in there, bro, I would somewhat be holding him a little bit more accountable. But bro, I just don't see the offense getting like drastically better. I mean, now we fuck around, we play the Bengals or the Bears or the Cowboys every week. Hey, shit, we gonna be number one offense in the league. But bro, if we play like this Kansas City game, bro, like no JK, bro, this is gonna be just like last season, but worse.
I don't think so. Like Kansas City don't get to the quarterback, man, and I think that's a lot of the reason. A lot of the reason we brought LeJordan in is because he's going to help not only in the screen game, but he's going to help RJ Harvey a lot too, bro. Like more than we think, bro.
Yeah, but teams
like, and that's the thing. Like I feel like we're banging the table down because Dobbins got hurt, and yeah, it's a big loss, bro.
He's our best off. He's our best.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's a big loss, but I mean, RJ Harvey's had 50 carries. I like the production he's had in the pass game. I think that he's going to be solid, bro. But if Tyler Bidet gets more carries than RJ Harvey, that's my thing, bro. Is Bidet's going to play because he's our best pass pro running back, and I kind of want to talk about this because I just made a video about it and see what your thoughts are. So right now, your backs are RJ Harvey, Tyler Bidet, and Jaleel McLaughlin. They all do this. They all do the same thing. They're all around the same size. If J.K. Dobbins is going to miss time, Denver's forced to sign somebody, bro.
They're not.
They have to.
They're not, bro. I'm telling you right now, they're not.
Gus, bro, they need to pick up the phone and call Gus Edwards.
They're not picking up Gus Edwards.
They're gonna have to, bro. Who's the bruiser back? Adam Prentice?
Let me break the news for all Bronco fans who are expecting this team to make logical decisions. We are not, when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, we're not doing what the Broncos want them to do. They're not going to do it. They are not going to do it. Sean Payton has stated multiple times he loves the group. He loves Tyler Bidet. Tyler Bidet gets a drop a game. A drop a motherfucker. Every game we played this season, a motherfucker dropped the same ball every game. Sean Payton still rolled him out there.
Yeah, we should have had 38 out there, bro. I'm just going to keep it a buck.
Bro. Pass pro, I get it. I don't give a fuck. Bro, you can go find you a motherfucker somewhere. Catch the ball, bro. Dude, every game this dude dropping a fucking ball. When, like, Sean, bro, you got to hold some of these guys accountable. Troy Franklin and Evan Ingram, make a statement on some of these, like not so much on Troy, but to Evan Ingram, bro. Like, when is a statement going to be made on this?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I agree.
It's just not been good, dog. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like the Broncos aren't gonna make these moves that people think we're out on JK. Like, that's just, it is what it is, bro. And if we think like we're asking RJ Harvey, who I think is a great player, but we're asking him to not only carry the offense in the rushing game, but in damn near the passing game as well. We're asking him to do both, and he's a rookie getting his first career start against the Chiefs. Am I the only one that's looking at it like that? Like, bro, that's fucking crazy. On an offense that's struggling, I'm just struggling is putting it easy. This offense is terrible. It is Sean Payton has been malpractice what he's done for this offense. Malpractice. And the play calling's been terrible. The personnel's been terrible. I don't care about how the Broncos, they were in trying to get this dude. Get it done. I'm sorry, bro. Get it done. You want to be in on these players, but You just don't get over the finish line.
So
Get over the fucking finish line, bro. Because I'm looking at teams around the league, and these young QBs, they got weapons. We don't have this predictable ass play calling. Yes, Bo needs to play better, but it's a collection of this shit. I'm sick of it, bro. And I don't know what. And I'm hyped for the game too. But bro,
so
I have no faith. Like I have no
I
faith
have a
in this
question
offense.
for you though. So yes, the play calling has been really bad. Like, and I don't think anybody can
I
argue.
ain't think,
I don't think
yeah.
anybody can argue that. But at the same time, it's like the guy. Like I feel like like we heard Bo Nix scream so loud on primetime about the personnel being messed up. Like it just seems like the offense. There's just something going on, and I don't
It's
know.
too complicated.
I
We've
don't
been
know what it
saying it
is, and it's
all year.
like and Sean was like, oh, I would rather my year two guys, struggle with the things he struggled with
No, what?
instead of struggling with getting sacked. Here's the thing I'm going to say. I think a lot of the issue with this offense, and you tell me if you agree or not, is when we go to the line, there's like a 30-second play call, man. You're making your year two quarterback clap his
I
hands
agree.
and basically rush the play. Uh, I think Sean Payton's got to simplify the playbook, bro. And that's what we said last year. And when he did it at a certain point of the season, this team looked pretty good. Like they look pretty good.
It's not hard, bro. Like, and that's what Bo. That's when Bo be screaming at him, like, bro, this shit is too complex, bro. Like, you doing too much, bro. This isn't 2012. Like, you don't got fucking Drew Brees back here, bro. This is a new era. Like, all of this where the fucking play is 14 fucking words long and shit, and it's too now. Then again, though, I'm not putting 100% of the blame solely on Sean. It's a combination of everything. But bro, oh my, you're and I'll just put it like this: you're supposed to be the offensive guru, bro. We were bro. When we hired Sean Payton, I said, well, the least of my worries now is the offense. I'm like, now it's just can the defense stay good and can the special teams get on track? If you would have told me about 3 years into Sean, we'd be in here like, well, the offense is terrible. I'd be like, well, what the fuck is going like? There's a quarterback. Something ain't right. And it's bro, it's just
And another thing is, bro, is like, and I noticed
it's
this in
bad,
that
bro.
Raiders game, bro, is like, and I hate to say this, bro. Like I want to say before I say this, bro, that I'm a Bo lever. I think Bo Nix just had a bad game. But the one thing that stood out to me is he goes to his first read and he doesn't read the field and go through his progressions, and that's what stands out to me. He'll have a guy wide open he'll have a guy wide open in the stretch and throw it to the flat to Evan Ingram. Like on that play, bro, that blew my mind. Like I get you're under pressure, but if you just turn your head to the right, you're gonna have that guy there and you're gonna make a big play. Am I saying that Bo Nix is bad? No, I just think that the playmakers are a part of the issue. Bo Nix is a part of the issue. The play calling is a part of the issue. The only thing offensively that we can say is consistently been good is the offensive line, the run game, and
That's it.
that's it.
I mean, that's really it, bro. It's just the passing offense, dude. And my thing is, when you have a young quarterback, like everybody knows, you can have young weapons, but you have to have some vets in there. And the problem with Denver is, you they want to go so fucking young outside of Cortland Sutton, and it's like, bro,
You got your other vet,
sometimes,
bro. The Jordan Humphrey. He's back, bro.
bro.
He's back, bro.
And then like to make it like to make it's just really it's just frustrating, bro, because it's like you want to win now, but you're developing people at the same time. You want to win in crucial positions. I get we're developing Jade. We're developing guys like Jonah Ellis. We're developing guys like Pat Bryant, but like there's if you're winning now, bro, you need win now players. And the Broncos, they've been in on them. They just haven't got it done. And that type of shit, it just can't happen, bro. It really can't happen because now we're sitting here and the offense looks like fucking dog shit. The offense has regressed. Our second year quarterback is regressing by the week. And I'm telling you, Trav, I just don't think it's gonna get better, bro. I mean, look, and this is coming from a dude. I love Bo Nix. I love Bo Nix with all my heart. How is he? How is this going? Like, I really want to be. I just really want to ask this. Like, how is Bo Nix? I think me personally, I think he's lost faith in these. I think he's lost faith in these receivers. Did you see his face after Troy Franklin dropped that pass and he walked back to the sideline? Did you see his face?
Yeah, I mean,
That press conference, that press conference from Bo Nix after the game, that is the look of a man who has lost all his confidence. That I'm that post game press conference, bro. He's lost. I'm not saying he can't get it back, but bro, Bo Nix has lost it, bro. He's
uh,
lost his confidence. And I'm gonna be honest, like I I don't blame him. Shit.
it
I
just
mean, he's missing throws, bro. I've never seen Bo Nix miss the throws he missed in the last game. He hasn't been missing that. Shit was crazy what I was watching on film. I was like, oh shit, he's like missing this shit. This is a touchdown, and he just missed it. Like, didn't even fucking look at. He didn't even look at Troy Franklin. Like he was like, I'm not going to this motherfucker. Like I'm just gonna take it out of my flat, and we just gotta keep pushing. Like that's just kind of how I looked at it. I'm like, God damn, he didn't even look at him.
I don't think that it can't get better, bro. I think it can, and here's why I'm going to tell you. Um, I think the bigger issue that nobody looks at, everybody wants to point at Sean, everybody wants to point at Bo. The bigger picture is this team leads the league in fucking offensive penalties, bro. If they clean up the penalties and their quarterback ain't playing behind the sticks because of stupid ass penalties, if you clean up them penalties, this offense looks a little bit better. If you clean up the drops, this offense looks a little bit better. There's just
We've lost so many points to drops.
there's just so many simple things that are very fixable that this offense. If Bo Nix hits a deep ball against the Chiefs early in the game, then I think everybody's just overreacting. It was a short week.
No,
It was a short week. They did walkthroughs the whole week. It didn't really prepare for the Raiders, and I get what you're saying because I agree with you. But at the same time, if this team beats the Chiefs, we're gonna be talking over the moon. We're gonna be talking Super Bowl aspirations. Like that's the thing, bro. Like I heard Colin Cowherd talk about Bo Nix ain't the guy. Denver's gonna draft a new quarterback. Everybody that's on that side, bro, fucking stay on that side, bro. Because at the end of the
I'm gonna be 100 with you. If we take another quarterback, I'm out on Sean Payton, 100%. If
they're not
say
going
after
to.
this year, no, I'm just putting it out there. If we decide to take another quarterback, I'm done with Sean.
The thing is, bro, is this whole narrative
Like
that
I'm 100% off. I'm 100% off the Sean train.
this whole narrative that Sean and Bo don't like each other is bullshit.
No. Yeah.
That's what
that,
all
but-
this shit is based off of. I mean, Bo
But
Nix.
Sean, those guys said that for a reason. Like Sean is not trying to have some of this blame be get put on him at all, bro. And that's part of the fucking problem. He's too fucking prideful. I love my coach, bro. He's too fucking prideful, bro. Own up to the shit. Your play calling's been shit, bro. And he does sometimes.
So you think Sean Payton?
Better, bro. Don't be telling your media buddies to sit out there and say, "Oh, Bo Nix is all of a sudden he's dog shit," and Denver could drop another quarterback. Oh, okay. I'm telling you right now, if say for example we go that route, we let go of Bo Nix, draft another QB. Oh, I'm done.
The thing is though, is like this narrative that Sean Payton told his buddies to go bash his quarterback that he had picked. I don't believe, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't think he told him to bash him, but I think he definitely was like,
because Colin Cowherd and who was the other? Was it Dan Orlovsky?
Chase Daniel.
Oh, Chase Daniel. Here's the thing, bro. I don't believe that Sean Payton went to these guys and said, "Hey, I don't think Bo Nix is our guy. We're going to go get another guy." I think that right now the hot topic is bash Bo Nix, man. And it's been that way ever since he got in the league. And I think that's what they did, bro. I think they bashed him. He had a bad game, and it was on Thursday Night Football, and it was easy to pick on him. But the thing that don't make no sense, and I'm just going to say this right now, if Bo Nix is bad, then Jordan Love is terrible. That's the thing. We won't hear that because it's a narrative being pushed by the national media. And you know what? I loved every bit of what Bo Nix said. He said, I've been booed before. It won't be the last time. And basically, told a story about how at Auburn he had a really bad game and people were harassing him on social media. So he doesn't listen to the noise because nobody will say it to his face. And I expect a bounce back game from my quarterback this week. I think against Kansas City at home, that stadium's going to be roaring, and I think Bo Nix is going to have people taking their shades off and looking in the mirror.
I hope so. I would love to see it, but that's a good segue into the game, man. Hey, man, look, the 8-2 Broncos are hosting the 5-4 Kansas City Chiefs this week, man. This is a humongous game for our Broncos, bro. Kansas City are 3.5 point favorites on the road. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is one of the biggest games the Broncos have had in a while, bro. Like you can count since the Super Bowl, this is up there because this is a statement game for them, and it's a lot of factors to kind of look into about it, but I just kind of want to go and start off with the obvious. Let's start with the defensive side of the ball, man. Uh, the Chiefs, they struggle. They've been struggling a lot since Josh Simmons has been out, especially with the left side protection. He will be back in this game, but hey, man, to me, and then I'll let you go. There are only three keys I have for the Broncos to really win this game, and we don't really do well in them. Obviously is get well in one of them we don't. You got to get pressure after Mahomes consistently. That's number one. Number two, you got to dominate the time of possession. In three, you got to get off to, I ain't gonna say a hot start, but you got to get off. You got to get points early in this game. And that's just kind of what the Broncos got to do. That was the recipe that we did last time. We got points early and we dominated the time possession and we got pressure on Patrick Mahomes. If we do those three things, the Broncos can easily win this game.
Yeah, I agree. I personally think that this is a really good matchup. A lot of people are saying that Kansas City's going to come in and walk all over us. Kansas City's offense hasn't been elite this year. It's been middle of the pack. Yeah, it's a little bit better than the Broncos, but
It's way don't. It's way better than the Broncos.
statistically it's really
It's
not that big of a gap.
bro,
But
it's out of eyes.
but defensively we solo them. They don't get to the quarterback.
That's a
Um,
fact.
I think the defense is going to get after Mahomes. We've seen this year his offensive line has been shaky. I know you said Josh Simmons is coming back. I don't really care. I mean that. I think this D line's going to get after it. Who's going to win the sack battle? Nick Benito or Jonathan Cooper or Zach Allen? Um, Hell, Hufunga's even going to be back there. I'm excited for this game, man. I just feel like this game means so much for where Denver's trying to go. And if you win this game, it's going to be in the trenches.
That's a fact.
And that's how I feel. And I've said that about other games. I think of the Philly game. You win in the trenches, you beat good football teams. And Denver's good in the trenches on both sides of the ball. So I'm just excited, man. I think the biggest key to winning this game is, like you said, time of possession, get out early and score. And special teams has to be good this week. If you put Patrick Mahomes where Geno Smith was in the field position that Geno was on average because of bad punts, and I get it was windy, whatever. If you put Pat Mahomes in those type of territories, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to walk you out the door. And
Yeah.
you gonna have to
Um.
play you got to play all three phases of football to beat the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday.
Yeah, I think one thing to look at from last year, this year, the Chiefs' offensive line was way worse than it was last year compared to this year. I mean, it was terrible last season, and that's why the Broncos were able to kind of just dominate them in the way of fashion that they did. But this season, the offensive line has stepped up. Patrick Mahomes been pressured at the second lowest weight, 25.7, but the Broncos, hey, they got the highest pressure rate in the next in just the next gen stats era with 42.9%. And when Patrick Mahomes has a 39.4 completion percentage under pressure, which is the third lowest in the league. So I mean, hey, it's gonna be a dog fight in the trenches. I think on both sides. Well, no, I definitely think on the Broncos defense, she's offense side of thing. I think it's gonna be for sure a battle in the trenches there. I think really whoever wins that matchup is gonna decide the game. Patrick Mahomes, he's been really good at getting out the pocket. I think Greenlaw, this is like the perfect game for him to kind of get the full time reps back because we're gonna definitely need him a lot in this game. He's gonna have to be the guy to really get after Patrick Mahomes and to really just like every time he's faced up against Travis Kelsey, He's done his due diligence. Now I don't think they're going to put him on Kelsey, but if there's any guy I trust to make sure Mahomes doesn't just dominate us in that pocket, is going to be Dre Greenlaw, man. I mean, out the pocket. I'm sorry, it's going to be Dre Greenlaw. He's going to be my X factor in this game for the defense side of the ball. But hey, man, looking at our offense against their defense, obviously, I think the advantage for us there is just kind of running the football. Uh, it's not the biggest of an advantage, but I think that's the advantage that we can have. I'm expecting a big Cortland Sutton game. I think this is a game where Cortland Sutton has to ball out, and I'm not trying to jinx him. Like, I'm being so 100% serious. Like, I think this is a game we saw him. He's got the better McDuffie over their past few matchups. I think they're gonna try to have him on Cortland Sutton as much as possible in this game. And I think if you're Denver and Bo Nix, you got to be able to take that mismatch. Trent McDuffie is like 5'11". And if you're Cortland Sutton, bro, this is one of those games where we're gonna need you to go out there and have that dog mentality. You're gonna have to go out there and win in these one-on-one matchups, and because we already know Bo Nix in the offense, they're gonna take their shots. Like, he's gonna throw the ball down the field. That's what this offense does. I think he's fourth in like deep throw percentage. They're gonna throw the ball downfield, and they just got to nail on these plays, specifically being with Cortland Sutton in this game, because we already know the Chiefs. I just have a feeling they're gonna try to take out Troy Franklin, and they're gonna try to one-on-one Cortland. You're gonna have shots that's taken. I think the Broncos just got to hit those shots because J.K. Dobbins being out, bro. We talked about that's a humongous loss. I don't think R.J. Harvey is gonna have this, you know, game that people think he's gonna have. I'm gonna just be real. Like, don't be surprised if we just have like maybe an average rushing game compared to what we've been accustomed to all year.
So let me ask you a question based off of that. So I kind of agree with the run game, but I could see maybe a sneaky good game. But I also think that, last year when we didn't have a run game, we seen Sean Payton allow Bo Nix to use his legs. Is this a game where Bo Nix is going to lead the Denver Broncos in rushing yards,
I
similar
think
to
that's a possibility.
what was last year? Hey, and when we seen him do that, he does it well, bro. And I just hope we allow Bo Nix to play Bo Nix football. I hope Sean Payton actually opens up the playbook. I know it's
I think
asking a lot, but
if you go back in that game, what kind of was he didn't even run the ball a lot in the last game. It was just being calm. We ran you need a bruiser back against Kansas City. Those small shifty backs aren't gonna really get it done too much against them. They're big up front, bro. And that's just kind of, they want you to run those shifty backs. You need a back with size to really dominate the run game against Kansas City. But Bo Nix, you just got to get some easy completions, bro. I think this is one of those games where you got to stick it close to the vest and you got to have easy completions. And the Broncos are going to take shots, but Sean Payton has to kind of move the offense, and you're going to have to get the tight ends involved. Like, this is a game where you have to get the tight ends involved, bro. You can't expect just your wide receivers like we have all season just to continue to win on these routes. Like, this is a game where Bo Nix, you got to get back to the basics with him, man. When your offense is struggling, what's the number one thing you got to do? Get back to the basics and keep it simple, bro. Stop trying to run complex shit. Stop trying to run fucking trick plays on 3rd and 1. Let's keep it back to the basics and keep it simple. And let's just, if you go back and watch the game, man, Bo Nix, a lot of his best throws were just dink and dunk plays, man. Like, I mean, outside the touchdown pass to Cortland, but it was him getting in rhythm. We all seen, bro, when Bo Nix gets in rhythm and he gets it going early in games, bro, you're not beating this football team. And that just is what it is. And we got to get back to that. And, you know, all this screen game shit is too, bro, we just need to just get the ball out, pass the sticks, get some easy completion and get the ball rolling, because the Broncos, you got to dominate time of possession. As our defense is damn good, it's elite. I think this is the second best defense we had in our franchise history. But I'm gonna be honest, and when I say you need to keep 1-5 on that sideline as long as possible. Do what you did in the last game and dominate the time of possession, win that battle. Because if you win that battle, you're probably gonna win the game.
yeah, I agree. I think in this game, Bo has to take what the defense gives him. Go through your progressions, go through your reads. Take what the defense is going to give you. Somebody's going to be open. I don't think Kansas City's been too good at getting to the quarterback this season. I think Bo's going to have some time. Uh, I just hope that the offense can get going. I think if the offense scores early, um, I think they could run away. And I get Kansas City's a really good football team, but I think if Denver gets out early and they score and they get into rhythm, this defense is good enough to win the football
Oh
game
yeah,
from
no,
there.
yeah, no. If the offense starts playing well early, um, then this game is see it kind of goes hand in hand though because the way the Chiefs are, do you want to get out to such an early lead? With this defense, you do, but just in general, it's if we get out to an early lead, expect KC to
To rally
somewhat do the
back.
same
Yeah.
because that's just it. The more 15 gets to throw the ball, the more good things happen. So if you're the Broncos, I'm not saying don't get off to a good start, but you know, like I said, play it close to the vest. And if you get to an early lead, dominate the time of possession, bro, as much as possible. Like you just gotta do that. Like when you get in those third and short, or you get in those fourth and short situations, you go for this is the game, bro. Ain't no more of that. Oh, we're punting on 4th and 2. No, fuck that. Go for it because you need to keep 15 on the sideline. If you don't get it, then fuck it, you don't get it. But if it's 4th and 2 or 4th and 1, you go for it. I don't give a damn if we're at our own fucking 30. If it's 4th and 1, you go for it. Cause
I,
I'm not gonna lie, Jeremy Crawshaw, I don't know what the hell going on right now, but I'm gonna just be real. Like, it's not even just about him. It's just saying you gotta be aggressive and you gotta dominate the Chiefs. Like, you just gotta dominate them boys, man.
I agree, and I think when we talk about the 4th and 1s, I mean, I think you can put R.J. Harvey in there and tush push and get it every time. I mean, Sean Payton voted to keep the tush push, so why not use it? I mean, put Harvey put Harvey behind the center and push, and you're gonna get it every time. I mean, because he's small enough to fit through that hole and get the first down pause. But yeah, I mean, dude, I have some faith, bro. I think last week we stunk it up, and I think everybody in the world knows that. But I think this week we're the underdog. We're at home. We have a 10-game win streak at home, longest win streak in the league. We need to make it 11. I'm excited, man. Hopefully we pick off Pat Mahomes. Vance Joseph statistically has been really
He has
good.
done well.
Has been really good against Pat Mahomes in his 3 games against him. I think. Uh,
Yeah, we've held them to
yeah,
14.7 points a game. But one aspect I do want to say, and I do want to give our team a shout out. We're not afraid of them, and that's one thing that I think the league is kind of forgetting. We know, look, it's one thing you can respect the team, but not be afraid of them. And I think that's what the Broncos are. Everybody thinks the Chiefs are just this top dog, but the Broncos ain't scared of that shit. The Broncos, hey, look, we respect them, but this defense, all I'm gonna say is, bro, they lucky we ain't got Pat. If we would have had Pat, I picked us to win this game. I ain't gonna lie. If we would have had Pastor 10, I'm like, I'm picking us to win. There's no way in hell we lose this game. But our guy's out, and it is what it is. But I'm gonna just say this: this team is not afraid, bro. You go back and you watch the last 2 games we played Mahomes. I think we won. We won the Russ one, Lord Jesus, and then we should have won the first game with Bo Nix. We didn't play with fear, bro. A lot of these teams like Buffalo, when they play Kansas City, they get shook. Especially, well, mainly in the postseason, they get shook. Baltimore the same way. And it's just like, I don't think this team, I don't think this defense and the way they've been playing, when you got guys like Greenlaw and Hufunga, and they like the deep Zach Allen, bro, these dudes know how big this game is. And I'm expecting them to go out there and play the game of their lives. I'm expecting them to go out there and just to try to dominate this team 4 quarters out. And I'm expecting a big game from the defense, bro, because I truly do believe Vance Joseph. This has been the best he's ever been in his career, bro. He is dialing it up, and I'm really and look, prayers to Alex Singleton. I really hope he does have a great recovery, man. But I'm really excited to see what Dre Greenlaw is going to do now that he's back full time. And I think the training wheels, not training wheels, but I think the handicap is going to be off him a little bit, and because we're going to need him, bro. And I don't think he's going to be the green dot. I think the green dot might be
it's gonna be Sherrod.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of the. I think it might be Hufunga or some shit. Just
No,
I,
I think Sherrod is because they asked Sherrod about the green dot. I think he's gonna be the green dot because I guess he was learning from Singleton.
okay. Well,
But I don't
I
know.
think
It just depends, bro. I
yeah. I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't. I think we'll be fine, but I will say I'm expecting. I'm expecting a big game from this defense, man. I really am. I'll just say this: if the Broncos win this game, if they win this game, if the Broncos beat the Chiefs this
They're
week,
going to. There ain't no if. When they do.
I,
When they
if
do. When they do.
if the
JMX.
Broncos if the Broncos beat the Chiefs, I will say this: then I have no. How can I put this? Like, I already think we can go win a Super Bowl, but if we beat the Chiefs, then I think there's nothing. I don't think there's a team that we should fear in the postseason at all. I like if we go in there and we beat the Chiefs with the way we're playing, I'm feeling way comfortable than I am about next season. I think that's kind of how this game is for me. I'm comfortable for this season, but I think next season, like, bro, we just beat these dudes and we don't even got all the shit we need.
Yeah, and
And
they're
like, you know what I'm saying?
probably gonna add some guys. Definitely gonna add some guys on. The next off or this coming off season is gonna be offensive heavy, bro. You don't need nothing on the defense. You go
Bro, I'm
offense,
not
offense, offense.
and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so honest with everyone here, bro. We need to re-sign everybody. Re-sign JK. I'm re-signing Jaquan. Re-signing JFM. Who else is a free agent?
Hey, I seen a report that came out that there's been no talks about bringing JFM back, and uh,
They're probably gonna tag him.
uh,
What they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna tag him and they're gonna work out a deal
what about
while he's on
Singleton?
the
I
tag.
mean, they're married to him, so he's probably gonna be
Who?
back. Singleton, he's a free agent, I think.
Hey man, prayers for Singleton.
L man's bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I will say this: prayers to Singleton. When Greenlaw came back, they looked like a pretty good tandem. I'm not gonna lie. Against the run, he was doing pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say something. And look, I'm glad they caught the cancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that Singleton is okay and he's gonna be okay. But just strictly talking about football, the dude is a warrior. But I'm not gonna sit here and say like I think a priority should be bringing this guy back. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I just don't think like I think there's bigger needs to address. Like I think Stranad has really come along. I think you got Greenlaw there. I feel like you're gonna have to spread that money around and pay a whole bunch of other guys. Like Jaquan is gonna have to get paid, bro. I'm sorry, Trav. You can say whatever the hell
Hey,
you
so let
want.
me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When are we ever gonna see Drew Sanders? That's what I
Oh,
want to know, bro.
it's
Never,
borderline rap.
never.
It's borderline a rap. But I mean, look, hey, just don't be surprised, everyone. And I will give you guys a little nugget. Like, don't be surprised if. Okay, I'll just say this: the only thing standing in the way of the Broncos getting an elite weapon is the fucking Broncos. That is the only thing standing in the way. If anybody thinks that it's guys don't want to come to Denver, no, the only thing standing in the way of the Broncos getting a weapon, I can assure you, is George Payton and his fucking team. That is the only thing that's standing in the way of this team getting over the main hump that we're having right now.
They're gonna get one, bro. This offseason was prioritized the
I know
defense.
exactly who it's gonna be too.
Who?
It's gonna be Waddle, bro. They gonna get Waddle. I'm just mad we didn't get him in the fucking during the season, bro.
Here's the thing, and I agree with you because I think if you have Waddle right now, this offense looks way better. But I will
Waddle
say,
gonna be in Denver.
I will say, and you'll probably agree with me, the trade deadline is a scam, bro. You overpay for guys because
No, it's not.
you're gonna be able to get hey yes it is. You're gonna be able to get Waddle way cheaper after the season
But
because
you gotta remember though, it's like you're also paying. It's a win now move though. That's why it's not like because you can add a type of certain player to your team now, and you have your ceiling is higher.
I
That's
agree,
why,
but
bro.
at the same time, bro, it's like looking at the Colts with the move they made. Like,
It
I
looked
don't.
like a damn good move.
It looks solid, but I'm not trading 2 first-round picks and a fucking
But you see
second-round
though, like
guy.
okay, but say the Colts win the chip though.
Okay.
Are we gonna sit here saying like I'm not giving up 2 firsts? No, bro. We gonna sit here and say, hey, if say they go to the ball and Sauce Gardner get a big PBU late in the game, are we gonna sit here and be like, damn, we gave up them 2 firsts?
Hey,
We gonna be like, man, fucker, we got the ring, and
here's
that's just kind of what it is.
here's the thing.
Cause Howie ain't tripping.
I don't think that it was Denver didn't want to make the trade. I think
that's
no hold on. I think what happened and we seen it with the Bradley Chubb. They're not dude. Their interim GM is committing malpractice, brother. They should have blew the whole team up and traded everybody. But when teams were willing to offer what was a reasonable price for these guys, they were wanting to overpay. And smart teams are not going to do that for the long run. Yeah, like Denver could possibly go to the bowl this year. I'm not disagreeing. That's a win now move. But at the same time, you're looking at the longevity of Bo Nix under his rookie deal. What can be the sustainable for the future and the long run to keep this Broncos team up here and not back where it used to be?
I'll tell y'all what the offer was because I know what the offer was. The Dolphins wanted a first and a fourth round pick, and Denver said, well, that's too much.
A first and a fourth? I feel like it was more, bro.
No, it was not. It was a first and a fourth round pick.
So do you think it's going to be less in the offseason? I think so. I think at the trade deadline.
I don't think in the offseason is going to be. I don't think it may be a first. Like I think you could probably get Waddle for like a second and a fourth in the offseason.
Okay, like that, and then you're up, and that's the one thing I'll say, bro, is like.
But that, like, bro, if you a contending team, no, bro, like Denver's pick is not finna be. Even if we lose the game to KC, we all know Denver's gonna probably finish. Denver's still gonna win the division, bro. Like, I mean, bro, our pick is gonna be bottom 20, below 25, bro. I mean, come on.
Hey, here's the thing.
There's no guy you're gonna add in the draft that's gonna probably be a Jalen Waddle at receiver.
You might hate me. You might hate me for this, bro. I agree. Like, and I think we're gonna get Waddle too at some point. I think that they should have went after a tight end, bro. Like, I swear that's still the biggest need, bro. I mean, it's sad to say.
I'm not against it. Seeing what
we better draft a tight end or a receiver in the first round.
I want two, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. See, I'm the type because look, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. AJ Brown's gone. Trav. Y'all may call me a madman, unrealistic. I'm trading for AJ Brown and Jalen Waddle. I would have come off, and I want you to be honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would come off our first 3 picks for both of them. Matter of fact, our first 4 picks. If they say they want a second and a third for AJ Brown, and then the first and 4th for Jalen Waddle, I'm doing it. 100% doing it, and I'm not losing sleep over it at all. You can call me crazy all you want to. I'm the aggressive dude.
I'm drafting Jordan Tyson, bro.
I'm getting both of them brothers.
I'm drafting Jordan Tyson, bro.
Over AJ Brown.
I'm drafting a young.
Current AJ.
I'm drafting a young guy, bro.
Bro,
actually, I take that back.
A top 5 receiver in the game, because I'm gonna tell you right now, AJ Brown realistically is probably gonna go to the fucking Patriots, and now we're all fucked. Because if he go play with Drake May, it's a wrap. They gonna have the #1 offense in the league.
That'll probably happen. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, dude, I'd be cool with AJ Brown, just like I'd be cool with having both of them. Would I trade a first for AJ Brown right now?
Yes.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah, but Travis gonna blow me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But at the same time, bro, I think that you could also just draft well and draft a tight end early or a receiver early. This class has some good guys, man. I think Denver's just a good playmaker away, bro. Like, I get we want the names, bro. We want Waddle. We want Brown. And I do too, bro. But at the same time, if Denver can just get the right guy and utilize the right guy, I don't think you got to trade all your assets away, bro. I think Denver needs to go after Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt, go after the tight end from Oregon, go after Chris Brazzell from Tennessee, go after Jordan Tyson, go after a playmaker, bro. Go after, and I mean, it's just going to depend, bro. Denver might draft a run.
I wanted Harold Fanning.
We should have got Harold Fanning, bro. He was there.
But no, I mean, you got a point. But the last things I want to bring up for the episode, man. Broncos injury report. J.K. Dobbins is out. Pat Surtain's out. Jonah Ellis, Nate Atkins, and Alex Singleton. I think that's the last guy. But yeah, so the Broncos are with. I ain't gonna lie, it's some key players out, man. It's definitely some key players out, man. Jonah Ellis is big. I think that's. I mean, we already knew Pat and J.K. was gonna be out, but that's huge.
He's been kind of hurt on and off all year, though.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it came after. It was really after that Jets game.
Q Robinson's been doing it. Q Robinson's a good rotational guy, though, bro.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go in his development, but he's got a long way to go in his development. But I think overall, though, he'll turn out to be a really good player. Um, but yeah, last thing I want to touch on is, man, let's look at this Broncos schedule past this Sunday. Just let's just say hypothetically the Broncos win this game, they go to 9-2. You got the bye week, bro. Our schedule, and let's just pray that they flex this Broncos Commanders game. I really hope they flex this game, bro. I'm not trying to see. I'm not trying to see us play the Commanders on prime time. But I'm just not trying to see that game, bro. Our team don't need to play on prime time, bro. It's just we're prime time cursed, bro. We don't play good prime time games. Outside of some of us, they our prime time games, Trav, no bullshit. They be the best games of the year or
Or
an
the
absolute
worst.
shit show.
Yep.
There is no middle ground in it, bro.
I will say though, last year when we played them primetime games where we shit the bed, even against bad teams, we lost, bro. So winning them close games is
Who though?
uh trying to think.
I don't think we lost against no bad team.
No, I'm
We
just
we
like
beat them
no,
down.
and
We lost
not against bad teams, but like what I mean is close games, bro. Like and
yeah,
even even back when we had Russ, bro, in the prime time, bro, we would lose to bad teams. You get what I'm saying? That's my point. Is like we're winning these close games. You win what you. How do I say this? Good teams win games even when they're ugly, bro. Bad teams lose them games, and
that's a
that's
fact.
just that's how I see it. And I kind of want to touch on something you said earlier. Like, yeah, Pat Surtain not playing this game is huge. He's the best corner in football.
He's the best man. He's the best defensive
But
player in football.
but
I'm saying it.
this secondary has been playing amazing without him. And I mean, most teams lose.
Hunger.
Most teams lose their depoy best corner in the league, best defensive player in the league. They're going to be in
Bro,
trouble. We've seen the Patriots without Gonzo.
bro, I'm gonna be real. The additions of Jade and Hufunga are the reasons why, bro. They can play. They're like
They're everywhere.
they're everywhere, bro. They're inexpendable. You could play them anywhere. Like you could put Hufunga on the wide receiver too. Like Jade Barron could play anywhere, bro. They be playing him like the looks that they play. They do a lot of like they've been playing Jade in the box, bro. Having them guard the tight ends and moving Hufunga and Brandon Jones out on the like they've been do Dan Jones have been in this fucking bag, bro. And I love it though because he's giving them different looks to where it's like, yo, and the thing is the guys we got rotating. And you've been to the game, bro. The Broncos rotate a lot on
A
defense.
lot.
They rotate
That D
every
line
play
is
is
that D
substitution.
that D line is in and
It's
out, edge
fucking
rushers,
insane.
and that's how you keep your guys healthy. I mean,
Exactly.
I know right now we're looking at it as though like Denver's a little bit banged up, but we're also in week 11,
Bro, yeah.
and we've not
And
had
it's
a bye
like,
week, so
you
it's
feel me?
that
You feel
that's
me?
going to be what it is. But uh, I
I mean,
still
the injury report not looking too bad, bro. Like, I mean, because I'm compared, yeah, like you said, we ain't had no bye.
and
And we've been playing like close games all season.
the depth is good on this team, though. That's what I'll say. Like
Right.
when a guy goes down, like usually the guy behind them can step up. Like I think Justin Strnad can be good enough. I think R.J. Harvey can give you 50 to 80 yards on the ground. I think the backups are good enough. And you know, with that being said, I mean we seen it with everybody said, "Oh, Pat's out for a couple weeks. Denver's not going to be good." They've not missed a beat, man. Like
Bro, like when I tell y'all Hufunga may be the best free agent signing of the offseason in the NFL, he has been. I mean, you could maybe argue with Daniel Jones, but bro, this dude has been. I mean, it's unreal, Trav.
he's
Like
he's been a dog, bro.
watching him, bro, he does everything. But just to touch on this schedule, you got the Commanders at prime time, you got at Raiders, you got the Packers, the Jaguars, and you finish off the Chiefs and the Chargers. I do think we're gonna drop a game out of the Chiefs and the I mean, my fault. The Chiefs and the Chargers towards the end of the season. I don't think the Broncos lose more than 4 games. At the minimum, at the max, I think they lose 4 games.
I think there's only 2 more losses on the schedule, and they'll be probably in division.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I think we're gonna split with the Chiefs. I think no bullshit.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
I
Since you,
think we lose this game, but we win the Christmas Eve game. Because at first I had it flip flopped.
I don't
I
think
had it
so.
flip flopped, but no Pat Surtain. I think Pat Surtain in that next game. Because I think by that time we gonna have JK back.
So
Because that's over a month.
I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is I think it's easier to win at home while you're hot at home than
That's a fact.
to win in Kansas City. Like I think if we're beating Kansas City at all this year, it has to be this week. Like I think Christmas, bro, Christmas in Kansas City, the NFL's not letting Pat Mahomes lose on Christmas, dog. I'm gonna just
I
at
will say,
home.
yeah, yeah. I will say this though: if the Broncos win this game, bro, we could be fucking 11-2. Because coming off the bye week, that's us getting healthy. So we gonna get Pat back, Jonah back, shit. Alex will be back. I mean, damn. And then you got the Commanders and the Raiders. And then you got the Green Bay and Jacksonville. The NFL really blessed us because that Green Bay and Jacksonville, both of them being in Denver, yo, that's big time, bro. I don't think people understand how big time that is. That's like, because if we played in Green Bay, I'd be like, you're probably gonna lose that one. That
It's
game in Denver, though,
Sean Payton's pretty good coming off the bye too, man. I mean, looking back at the New Orleans days, he had seasons where he'd come off the bye and just win, 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 win.
and we got the bye kind of at the perfect time too, and we got the perfect games to play coming out the bye with the Commanders and the Raiders,
And
even
that,
though they are road games. But fuck it,
yeah, the Commanders' defense is terrible though, bro. Like that. That's the thing. Their defense is not very good. So that's a game where Denver's offense should be able to get out and make plays.
you better
Jacksonville's
hope.
kind of
Because we
Jackson.
saw what happened the last time Lattimore played 14. So hopefully 14 get his get back.
Lattimore is washed, and I hate to be the guy to say that, bro. He's looked freaking terrible. The Saints
No,
won.
he's looked horrible.
The Saints won that trade. What was I going to say? The Raiders in Vegas. Uh,
We gonna win that game.
I think we win the game. I think the Raiders have lost
We gonna win it.
they've lost their entire identity. And I said it on the pod that Pete Carroll should be on the hot seat. Pete Carroll should be on the hot seat. As many times as that Raiders offense got the ball in scoring territory and put up a goose egg, bro, I'm sorry. Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, that whole staff has been a joke, and they all should be out the door.
Just listen to the staff you name though. Like so bad. Bro.
Yeah, but hey, Pete Carroll said he wins 10 games or more, bro, before the season started. So
He said that?
yeah,
Oh,
he's
well.
only had a couple like seasons where
I
he's
mean,
been
they
really
still
bad.
can.
No, they can't.
They got to win out though.
They can't. There's just no way.
I'm just saying, like I'm saying, mathematically they can. But hey, look, I think my prediction for the Broncos finish out the season. No bullshit. It depends that last game of the year against the Chargers, how we looking. I expect us to be what 13-3 by that game.
If you lock up the division, you're probably not playing your starters in that game.
Because you're gonna be 13-3. That's what I hope we are. I hope we're 13-3 at the worst, 12-4. So if we're 13-3 or 12-4 going into that game, we might have the division locked up. But I don't think so. I think they're gonna play against the Chargers. That game's in Denver though. That stadium gonna be rocking. That game might be for the division. Not necessarily the Chargers winning it, but it could be from the Broncos and the Chiefs. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh no, bro. I
My
I hate to say this, bro.
I think the Broncos finished 14-3.
I think they could.
I,
I had us at 12-5.
I did too. And I'm gonna be real. If not right, we finished 14-3. Holy fuck. Like that's crazy. 14-3 is fucking nuts. 14-3, that's like one of the best seasons we had in franchise history.
I just hope that we're not the 14-3 Minnesota Vikings from last year. That's what.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's looking like it. But I mean, I will say this though, it depends on who. Now, I'll be honest with you, and then this the last topic we can end it. Would you rather have the 1 seed or the 2 seed?
Bro, I just want to play at home, bro.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do you want the bye or do you want to play first round of playoffs?
Shit, I'm taking the bye, bro. You crazy? I'm taking that bye, coming off that bye, and I'm smoking whoever we play, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Because think about it. Denver's getting a bye right now, bro. If they win out, they're going to need another bye. or even if they lose the game, they're going to need another bye. If they do, yeah. So
I don't know. I mean, maybe because here's my thing though. Say we get the 2 seed and we have to play Jacksonville. I would low key take that over the bye.
So you think Jacksonville's going to make it? I don't think they do.
No, I'm just saying like hypothetically, like just say for example we gotta play Pitts. So would you have to play like a Pittsburgh or Jacksonville in the first round and have a bye? Because I don't think having a bye would benefit
It
us. To
just
be honest.
depends though, because what if it's the Chiefs, bro? Like the second seed plays the Chiefs.
Yeah, give me the bye.
That's what.
Because because I ain't gonna lie, having a week to get healthy, to play them in Denver still. Yeah, give me the bye. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing, bro. Is
Give me
like
the bye.
a Denver home game off the bye is something we've not seen in forever. And I think if you get that, bro, then you're sitting in a good spot. And I think, the Patriots, I guess, or the Colts would be the 2 seed. So I think the Patriots are good, but I think their
if you
defense.
Get the 1 seed, you play the lowest seed. So, and if you get the 2 seed, you're gonna play the winner of the. You basically, if you get the 2 seed, you probably gonna play the 3 seed in the second round. That's just how it goes.
So
you the 1 seed, you get to play the lowest seed.
Right. So
but that lowest seed could be Buffalo though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
or say Buffalo don't win the division,
or Kansas City, or Baltimore.
I would rather play Kansas City
or Baltimore.
Baltimore's gonna probably win the division. So the wild card, my prediction for the wild card teams is gonna be either. I think the Chargers is a lock for the wild card.
You think?
You got the Chiefs, and then you got that last spot is gonna be probably Buffalo.
Why do you think the Chargers are the lock for the wild card? Because they're gonna be in second place or third place?
Yeah. I mean, the Chargers are still.
They've been playing. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. They've been playing damn good with no O-line, bro. Like,
bro, I mean, when I was, they ain't really play nobody, but like, bro, they got 2 wins coming up. Oh, I mean, they got Jacksonville this week, and then they got the Raiders.
I wouldn't say Jacksonville's a win.
That's when they got the gauntlet.
I wouldn't say Jacksonville's a win, bro.
I mean, we're going to see.
Jacksonville owns them, bro.
Say they win their next 2 games, they go to 9-3. Then they got Philly, at Kansas City, at Dallas, Houston, and then at us. So at the bare minimum, that's 9 games. They're going to be in the playoffs, bro. They're going to make the playoffs. And now, if they lose to Jacksonville, I still think they make the playoffs because they're going to probably beat a team like Dallas. They're going to beat – they should beat Houston. Hell, they might beat Kansas City. They're going to make the playoffs. So I think they're a lock.
I think they're a lock, but I think they finish second, bro. I think Kansas City's going to finish third, bro. They're 5-4.
Like, I think both of them are locks for the wild card. I think both of them make it, and I think the wild card teams, no bullshit, are gonna be Buffalo, Chargers, and Kansas City. And to be honest, out of those 3 teams, I would rather see. Who would you rather see?
It depends. If it's the Buffalo Bills that we've seen, recent.
I would take, honestly. I might have to say, give me the Chargers or Kansas City. I might have to.
The problem with that is like the Chargers and
I want KC.
I hate to be this guy. The Chargers have had our number since Bo Nix has been drafted, so they've had our number. Yeah,
I would probably say. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm still taking because I ain't gonna lie, they don't got their tackles, bro. I gotta take that any day.
Yeah, I'd probably take the Chargers too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd take the Chargers, but I mean, that's not a. If those 3 are the wild cards, I 100% want to buy.
Yes, you do.
But if it fucks around, we look and it looks up to be like Pittsburgh and Jacksonville in the wild card. I'm cool with playing in the first round so we don't get rusty. Because I feel like we get Pittsburgh in the first round, we can win that game.
So do you think Houston is just out of like the chances of being a wild card team?
Houston's not making the playoffs.
Really? You don't think so even when they get Stroud back?
Absolutely not.
I don't know, bro. I had that big comeback last week, bro.
They're not making the playoffs, bro.
Their
What's
defense
their
is
record
so
right now?
their defense is so good. They're 4-5,
Mm, I don't think so.
so they're only a
Bro,
few. They play.
they still gotta see, bro. They still gotta see the Colts twice, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Bills, bro.
Who?
They not making it. The Texans.
Their defense is going to absolutely clobber Justin Herbert, bro.
No, I'm saying, but bro, like they gotta beat the Colts twice, Buffalo, Kansas City, and the Chargers just to make the. That's to make the playoffs. You
Yeah,
gotta win those games
they ain't making it, bro. They're
because
cooked.
you gotta remember, bro. Like they not like, bro. And then
They're
it's
cooked,
like
brother.
the Raiders and the Cardinals and the Titans. Like so, they gonna win 7 games, but it's like, are they gonna win 3 more? Like, are they gonna get a win against the Bills and the Chiefs and the
But
Chargers?
they're cooked, bro. Looking at their schedule, they're
I'm
toast.
telling you, bro, that they not making it, man.
They
So,
are toast.
so the playoff picture is looking like how it's gonna look. Like I said, I think it's gonna be the Chargers, the Bills, and the Chiefs. Now, I will say this: if Kansas City lose to us, I just need Jacksonville to win.
Here's the thing, okay? And this is what I'm going to tell you, bro. If Kansas City, not if, when Kansas City walks into Denver and loses, then they play the Colts next week. Their schedule is not favorable either.
They gonna win some of those games, though. I've seen that, so they gonna win some of those games. But let's do this last thing and end it. Give me your offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, score prediction.
Offensive player of the game is going to be R.J. Harvey. I think he's going to be exactly what he was advertised when we drafted him. That burst of speed between the offensive line tackles. I think he's going to be cooking. I think he's going to go for 85 yards, 2 tutties, 85 on the ground, 2 tutties, 2 total touchdowns, and he'll have some receiving yards. I think he's going to have a big day. Defensively, I'm going to go with.
You better not take mine.
I'm gonna go with Talanoa Hufanga. I think he's gonna have a big day. I think that he's gonna have a big day. I think he's gonna pick off Mahomes in this game.
He been due for one though, bro. He been dropping a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, yes. He's gonna get one this week.
Score prediction.
2017 Broncos win off of Will Lutz's foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go offensive player of the game. I'm going to go with Quinn Miners, man. I'm taking Quinn Miners, my offensive player of the game, bro. Defensive player.
There's actually no way right now, bro.
I'm being dead ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe in none of them right now.
Bro, you got me crying over here, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Give me Quinn Miners for offensive player of the game. I'm gonna say him and Garrett Bowles both. Defensive player of the game. Give me Dre Greenlaw. I think this is gonna be another standout performance from this brother. And score prediction 2017. I got 2017 Kansas City, bro. I just don't think the Broncos are gonna get this dub. I'm sorry.
Hey, like I told you before the pod happened, bro. Right now you're 0-2 picking against the Broncos, so I love it when you pick against them.
I think I'm more than 0-2.
This is gonna be another dub
because I picked us to lose to the Eagles, to lose to the Cowboys. Did I pick us to lose against Houston?
No, you're going to that game, so I think you picked Denver to win. I might be tripping though. I think you did.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I guess I am on too. We're gonna see, man. I hope we do win. But yeah, hey man, this was a long one, but hey, that's gonna do it for this episode, man. But hey, you got anything else you want to say before we dip out?
They better protect Patrick Mahomes because Nick Bonito coming. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm your host. No, actually, I want to take that back. No, I do love Nick Benito, and I think he's gonna have a big game, bro. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm your host JMX, my co-host Trav. Man, to the next one. Peace
Peace
out.
out.